What really happened to Jungkook during his intense infantry training? Why did his mother break down in panic after hearing the news? Fans worldwide have been left on edge, desperate for clarity, as details emerge about a shocking incident that sent the global superstar's family and supporters into an emotional whirlwind. Imagine being the parent of one of the world's most beloved figures, only to receive an urgent call that leaves you in a state of dread. This is exactly what Jungkook's mother, Mrs. John, experienced just days ago when she was informed about an incident involving her son during military infantry training. "My heart sank," Mrs. John admitted in a tearful phone interview. "They said something happened, but they didn't tell me right away if he was okay." The incident reportedly occurred during a routine exercise at the military base where Jungkook, like many South Korean men, is fulfilling his mandatory military service. While specifics remain unclear, initial reports suggest that a physical mishap may have been involved. Mrs. John's reaction sheds light on the deep emotional toll such moments take on the families of enlistees, even when the soldier is one of the most famous people in the world. Fans might wonder, what exactly was said in that fateful call? Mrs. John revealed that she initially assumed the worst. "The words I heard were, 'There's been an incident,' and then silence. I couldn't breathe. I was shaking so much that I dropped the phone. Was it a fall? An injury? Or something far more serious?" The mystery surrounding the details has led to an avalanche of speculation online. Many fans took to social media to share their theories, some even suggesting far-fetched conspiracy angles, while others called for calm and patience. For context, Jungkook began his military service earlier this year, joining the infantry division, a choice that surprised many fans who had expected the idol to opt for a less physically demanding branch. Known for his dedication and resilience, the BTS star embraced the challenge, often expressing pride in being able to serve his country despite his global fame. In the weeks leading up to the incident, Jungkook had reportedly been excelling in his training. Fellow trainees and officers alike commended his discipline and positive attitude. "He never acted like a celebrity here," one anonymous soldier shared. "He worked just as hard as the rest of us, if not harder." Reports suggest that the incident occurred during a rigorous outdoor drill. Eyewitnesses claim that weather conditions were harsh that day, with rain and slippery terrain complicating the exercise. "It was one of those drills where everyone's pushed to their limits," said a source familiar with military training procedures. Could it have been a slip, a fall, or even exhaustion? While authorities have yet to release an official statement, sources close to the base hinted that the incident, while alarming, was not life-threatening. However, the lack of clarity has left fans and family members grappling with anxiety. Mrs. John described the hours following the call as some of the most harrowing of her life. "I tried to stay calm, but as a mother, all you can think about is your child suffering. I felt so helpless." Her words resonate with parents everywhere, especially those with children in high-risk environments. The intersection of fame and military duty has only amplified the emotional stakes for Mrs. John, who has always been fiercely protective of Jungkook, even as his global stardom skyrocketed. BTS's loyal fanbase, ARMY, has once again proven its unwavering support. As news of the incident broke, hashtags like #StayStrongJungkook and #ProtectJungkook began trending worldwide. Fans shared messages of love and solidarity, not just for Jungkook but also for his family. "I just want Mrs. John to know that we're with her," wrote one fan on Twitter. "She's not alone in this." Others shared anecdotes of how Jungkook's music and words have comforted them in their darkest moments, urging the star to draw strength from the love of his fans. While the support has been overwhelming, fans are also demanding answers. Why has there been no detailed update about Jungkook's condition? Is the military withholding information to maintain confidentiality? Or is the situation more serious than officials are letting on? Some fans have called on BigHit Entertainment, BTS's management company, to step in and provide clarity. "We respect Jungkook's privacy, but the silence is unbearable," said a prominent fan account. Amid the uncertainty, a glimmer of hope emerged when Jungkook's older brother posted a cryptic message on social media, hinting that the situation was under control. "He's strong. He'll get through this." The post read, accompanied by a photo of a serene landscape. While the message offered some relief, it also sparked further questions. If everything is fine, why not say so outright? Why the ambiguity? For Mrs. John, the days following the incident have been a roller coaster of emotions. "I feel so proud of my son, but at the same time I wish he didn't have to go through this," she said. Her vulnerability struck a chord with many, as the universal pain of a mother worrying for her child transcends language and culture. That Jungkook's situation highlights the unique pressures faced by celebrities serving in the military. Unlike their peers, their every move is scrutinized, and even routine incidents can snowball into global news. The incident also underscores the physical and emotional challenges of military service, reminding fans that their idols are human too. Will Jungkook return to training soon? Or will this incident mark a turning point in his military journey? While fans eagerly await official updates, one thing is certain: the bond between Jungkook, his family, and his army remains unshakable. Despite his worldwide fame, Jungkook has always maintained a humble and grounded persona, often crediting his family, BTS members, and fans for his success. Moments like these, however, serve as a stark reminder that even global superstars are not immune to life's uncertainties and hardships. Mrs. John's reaction exemplifies the universal truth that behind every public figure is a private life filled with the same fears, hopes, and vulnerabilities as anyone else. Her openness in expressing her feelings has drawn widespread empathy, not only from fans but also from parents worldwide who relate to her struggle. Mandatory military service is a rite of passage for South Korean men, but for the families left behind, it is often a time of anxiety and adjustment. The physical demands and inherent risks of service are well documented, but when your child is a public figure like Jungkook, the stakes feel even higher. In interviews prior to his enlistment, Jungkook shared his thoughts about military duty, acknowledging the challenges ahead but expressing determination to fulfill his obligation. His mother, however, admitted that the decision weighed heavily on her. "I supported him, of course, but as a mother you can't help but worry," she said. This incident has amplified those worries, forcing Mrs. John to confront her deepest fears head-on. In a show of unity, Army members from around the world have mobilized to send messages of support, even organizing campaigns to highlight Jungkook's resilience and dedication. From fan art and video compilations to heartfelt letters, the outpouring of love has been immense. "I know Jungkook will feel all this love when he sees it," said one fan in a trending TikTok post. "He's given us so much strength over the years. Now it's our turn to be his strength." Fan clubs have also coordinated efforts to donate to charities in Jungkook's name, further demonstrating the positive impact of the BTS fandom as the hours stretch into days. The lack of a detailed statement from the military or Big Hit Entertainment continues to fuel speculation. Some fans have questioned whether this silence is a deliberate effort to protect Jungkook's privacy or a sign that the situation may be more complex than initially assumed. Historically, military matters involving public figures in South Korea are handled with extreme discretion to avoid sensationalism. However, the global nature of BTS's fandom makes this approach particularly challenging, as even the smallest hint of news can quickly go viral. This incident, while undoubtedly difficult, is another chapter in his story of perseverance. Friends and colleagues describe him as someone who thrives under pressure, often using obstacles as opportunities to grow stronger.